It's just me and my best friend going back and forth. And you know that we're shoveling shit, shoveling shit.
Can you talk about it on there?
Yeah.
Good morning.
Morning. I've had the funniest morning.
Do tell.
Well, I have just a whole gaggle. I went from just like me and one kid in my house to like me and a kid and his partner, and then my boyfriend here all the time and his daughter. And it's like, oh my God, just chaos. And not too long ago, I have a lady that comes and cleans my house every Friday for me. She flips the beds, and I have like two chef sheets, and and I rotate through them, right? I take one off, throw it in the dryer, the other one's clean, ready to go. She makes the beds. It's whatever. Well, not too long ago, I had a set of sheets just go missing. Like I couldn't find them. Nowhere. Missing sheets. They're
Somebody
gone.
shit the bed.
They were gone. I mean, like
Somebody
nowhere to be
shit.
found. They weren't in a closet. They weren't in the wash. They weren't this. So I'm like, okay. And I'm neurotic. So I have to have matching sets. I can't have like two different sets of sheets because I have, issues. So I go and I buy two brand new sets of sheets. So they match the same. And I go this morning and they're missing.
Somebody keeps shitting the bed.
And I'm like, where the fuck's the sheets? I'm looking in the closets. I have like a closet in my room. I have my not waste basket, like laundry basket. I'm like, maybe I didn't wash them. Maybe they're here. Maybe they're there. They're on Andrew's bed, my son. They have a queen. I have a king. So it looks like a droopy diaper. And damn
Uh,
if they're not taking my sheets.
they're taking them?
They're taking my sheets.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
I can't have nothing. I had to buy different color towels because they'll use all theirs. And instead of doing laundry, which is the problem, they just take my stuff.
Girl, I'm not surprised. We've
I've
had
been,
this.
I was late to the recording because I'm searching my whole house for missing sheets and they've got
Mm, that's a hell of a morning.
them. Jeez, that's going to be the title of this episode, The Case of the Mitch and Cheech.
You look silly. Like, I don't know what is not like physically, but like you look like whimsical and like you just look like you're being goofy today. I don't
I feel like
know.
I want one of those canes.
No, I hope you keep talking, but you just feel like you got some clown energy this morning.
You would be clowning too if you're like, why do the goddamn sheets keep just leaving my house?
No, I need this. I feel like I'm the opposite of clown energy. I usually bring clown to the party, but I'm just like fucking bullshit.
Yeah. Look, I got my evil eye
Where? Oh yeah.
and
Oh. Oh, there's us.
that's us. I got to keep growing the wall. Right now it looks kind of silly, but I'm going to keep adding to it and expanding. But I was like, I could either just go get a bunch of junk or wait for my travels and find little trinkets and it be my travel wall. So for now, it looks real dinky,
Well,
but
it'll get there.
I know,
It'll get
I
there.
know. What you got going on?
Well, I started my little challenge thing. That's making me feel better. I did my little walk. I listened to my little book. And
Good.
then God damn it, it's frustrating with the documentation of this trip.
Yeah.
One good thing will happen, like I got my title in time. I can sell my car. Hooray. But then
Yeah.
this morning I get an email saying like, you don't have like, it's very frustrating. The documentation for these dogs, it's like,
Yeah.
send it to us this way with lepto and parvo and rabies with the serial numbers. And then I do that. And then she's like, well, I need it this way with the batch number and the serial number after the batch number. And so it's like this crazy game of telephone where the like whatever agency organization is the one asking for the paperwork is like talking to my relocation specialist who's talking to me and I'm having to talk to the vet. So it's this like stupid game of telephone and it's like I'll provide something. So anyway, this morning I got an email saying if you don't get this exact type of documentation to us, odds are you're gonna have to change your flight. And I'm like, that can't happen. Like, I mean, if it happens, it happens, but it's like where the house is empty, the car is sold. we're commuting to San Francisco to fly out. It's just not that easy, you know?
Yeah, yeah, it's not as simple as just like a delayed flight.
No, and especially when it's like I'm being proactive as fuck. So when you were like, wait, like a couple of minutes late to come on, I was like going back and forth. My vet though, hallelujah. This is like I'm gonna like I don't know what I'm gonna do. I want to like send a bouquet. I want to like get a framed photo of all the dogs and make it silly like they're in Thailand and be like, you made this happen. Thank God for them. So I'm like going back and forth with them, emailing them, and they're like, what exactly do you need? And I'm like, according to her, this, and they're on it. So I was doing
That's
that right before we got on here, and I'm like, this is like the gauntlet. It's the final countdown.
the
Gauntlet.
final
Countdown.
countdown. The final countdown.
Yeah, and everything's good. Everything's good. It's just like, come on, I want to do stuff, you know?
Yeah. When do you leave? How many days?
Well, 16, but I'm gonna be gone for like 6 days in there because I'm going down to visit my mom and brother in Tennessee. So like I've got pretty much everything done. I mean, yeah, right. Look, there's still shit in the house, but what I'm doing every day, like part of my 30-day challenge is like I had to break this down, Kelly. I don't know if you'll appreciate this or if something like this stresses you out. I know you like structure to a certain degree, but like you know how you have an SOP for like your business? I have an SOP for my life right now.
Yeah.
So like day to day, it's a different one.
Yeah.
And so today I'm going through it like I need structure or else I will combust because I
Yeah.
told you I started picking up cigarettes back home and that was a no-go for me. And I was like, the story was like, I'm stressed, so I need something. And then the more I do all these things and don't have structure, the more I'm just gonna like self-destruct. So
Yeah.
anyway, every single day has an SOP, and so I'm doing it. And I don't remember what you asked me, but oh yeah,
That's
16
how I
days.
get, that's how I sleep. Like if I'm laying in bed and I just can't because I'm revved up, I have to make a list. Like
Yeah.
even if it's just like at 6 a.m., I do this at 7 a.m. And then like for whatever reason, I can rest from,
Yeah.
just like organizing it.
I don't know about you, but like, oh man, I struggle sometimes with like definitely the toxic productivity. And I know that's not a good thing to always feel like you had to have achieved something before you can rest. But I am pretty certain that 40 some odd years of my brain being wired this way, and probably now knowing that it's a level of like ADHD or neurodivergence, I won't rest and can't rest mentally until I've done a thing. So I can keep fighting with the ways that I am, or I can just do what I know puts me at rest and ease, which is like you said, do a list, get it done. Like it's always this thing looming over. And I was like, am I ever gonna be someone that doesn't, like, oh, what was the thing that I was supposed to do? Maybe not, but I know the solution. The solution is
Yeah.
just do the fucking shit, then I can relax, you know?
Yeah. I think one time I learned a little to-do list though, because it's like if you just have this ongoing list of things, then it can feel like you never complete it. Have you ever heard where you do like it's today, this week, sometime soon, and a good idea? Have you ever
Yeah.
heard that?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And then only move today. That's where I got that whole building on fire, someone's gonna die concept,
Mm.
which even though I've adapted it to be something different for me, it's like the only things that go on today's list are the things that are like, if I don't do this today, something's going to blow up, right? And so then your today list is never really that long because most of the stuff that is on your to-do list is not something that really is time sensitive, but we put that value of time on it and then we create anxiety and like none of it even exists. Like none of that's even real. It's just stuff that we've created and made up.
Yeah.
But there are those things, especially with your documentation and the time frame. Those are the things that are like that has to get done today. But the rest of it's like if it doesn't, it's going to be all right, and then I can breathe a little easier.
A
And
hundred
so
percent.
I
I just
still
did a
operate by that. I have a notepad on my phone, like a
Mhm.
saved folder in my notepad that's literally like today, this week, sometime soon, and then just this is a good idea, but
Mhm.
it's just an idea.
I 100% agree. I just did a post today. I mean, it was like saved as a draft, but it's the same concept. But talking about that, like just do today things. And right now, why I'm having to lay out what every day needs is like every day's a new day, and that's a new today thing. Every day's a new
Yeah.
day, and that's a new. And it's not like this list that's like always going to go and go and go. This is just like a very acutely urgent time. And the cool thing is like after this thing, I mean, I don't think I'm gonna like, okay, then everything goes on the back burner forever, but I'm gonna have a hot minute just to like get acclimated and or acclimated and chill out. So it's just like I'm going hard as fuck, but sometimes it's required. We were talking about that. We talk about that a lot. Like soft girl and when do you hustle? And it's like whenever the fuck you need to or want to. And I'm
Yeah.
just so I don't want to have any more eras. And I'll joke and I'll probably say this is my this era or that's my that era. But like for the most part, I just want to hustle when I want and need to and chill when I want and need to. And it is gonna be what it is gonna be.
Preach, sister.
I just made her. Oh my God. Okay, so I got a coffee colored tongue. I just keep getting all these gross Amazon masks to do those like that video I sent you. Did you ever have your tongue pierced? Crazy. Yeah. But
That was my 18-year-old rebellion, you know? Yeah. You know what my dad did? My
what?
dad. He was such a funny guy. I got my tongue pierced, so he went and got his ears pierced and was
That's
like,
cute.
he's like, if you can do it, I can do it. And I'm like, Dad, that's embarrassing. He's like, tell me about it. I'm like, oh.
That's
But
actually fucking awesome and legendary.
he died with those earrings, and I did eventually get rid of the tongue. But do you know why I got rid of the tongue?
No.
I got a job at a local amusement park in a kids show. I
Okay.
was the ringmaster of the backyard circus.
Oh, how did I not know this? This is
And
like a fun fact.
and I had to take it out because I was doing the kids show. And we had the funniest little acts because this was a kids show for like littles. And so like one of them I would bring kids up from the audience, and one of them was Wanda the tightrope walker. And I would literally just put a rope across the stage, and this little 3-year-old would walk the rope. And then whenever we I had this one where I had to be like a kid, and God, how did it work? I don't even remember. But I had like a cannon, and it was like a kid. Maybe I had to have two kids, and it was like one was in the back, and it would look like we would shoot it, and I would turn the cannon real fast, and there would be someone in the back with a kid holding it up like I had shot the kid across.
That sounds fucking amazing.
Yeah. It was owned by Paramount at the time, the park. They're not anymore. And I shared a dressing room with Scooby-Doo.
Okay, just like I said originally when we started this, you're giving and bringing clown energy, and I'm so here for it. Like, I don't know, like maybe it's just like you're just tapping into all these like clown centers, but I needed this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were in a
Yeah.
circus. That's fucking great.
I was. And you know what? I don't think there's any like photo evidence of this.
I believe you.
It makes me so sad. I mean, it did happen. I have friends that can back it up.
You know what else? I was in the Bozo show and I got the fourth bucket.
No, you weren't. You
I
lying
know.
ass. You
Well,
lying ass. And
it
David Bowie is not your dad.
no shit. David Lee Roth is.
Oh, did I
I
say
wish. Legend.
David Bowie was your dad? That'd be so
Then
cool.
then Jody Brown would be sucking my dick because she fucking loves David Bowie.
She does?
Yeah, I
This is
mean, I really feel guilty for saying she'd suck my dick. Like she's just a classy lady. I don't
so
ever.
classy. Yeah. She'd laugh at that though, but
I know
like
she would. That's why like some part of my brain just allowed me to
she would
say it.
laugh while clutching pearls though.
Yeah. People don't know about Jody. People think Jody's just all like, I mean, she's a very classy professional
She
girl,
really is.
but like she has sides to her and elements. I love me some Jody. And the more I've gotten to near her and Nicole, once I've gotten to know them both, and I know you've known them longer than me, I'm like, y'all are cool and like
Yeah.
multifaceted and great.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? It was good. I fear it was gonna be good. No, I can't remember. Have you
What's
seen
your
Obsession?
No,
Why does my head look so big?
because you're leaning in. Is that the new that's the
No,
new
no, no, no. You ever seen clips of that?
No.
Okay. I don't know what I should tell you. Okay, so like when you fir what
This
the
is a
whole
new movie,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, because I think my niece was talking about it and it's
It's
scary.
it's all the rage. Yeah. So like, but I will say this, people think like if you see little clips of it or definitely if you hear it like a guy explaining it, like you think the whole premise of this thing, the obsession, is that it's a crazy stage five, crazy broad. It's not what you think. There's some
Okay.
social commentary that's very, very interesting. And after you watch it, I would really like to hear what you think about it. And it's
Okay.
not scary, like it's not like, I mean, there's some gore elements, but it's more psychologically. It's
Okay,
really
I like
cool.
that. Is this a movie theater movie or TV?
Chris was a pirate, and so we watched a shitty copy, so we watched it at home, but
Uh-huh.
I think it is now in the theaters.
Okay. I have pirate access.
Yeah, well, go be a pirate, but I don't know if this made it scarier or just I don't know. It was like a fever dream, but because it was a theater copy, most of the time the girl's face looked all ghastly, like she had no eyes, and I was like, "Is this part of the movie? Like, what's really happening?" And I was like a new level of scared because it was just like abyss eyes. I was just like, "What the fuck is happening?"
When Wicked first came out, because Andrew's Wicked obsessed, we saw it in the theater, but then he just wanted to watch it all the time. So I did a pirated copy of it. And every now and then it was like the movie, there it's people in the movie
Yeah.
recording it basically. So it can be different clips and it would go like come it would just be like in French all of a sudden, just like parts of it.
I watched lots of pirated copies like that. I'm like, I know it's taking away from the original, but whatever, it's funny.
I think you can do Fandango now at home.
Can you? That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, like before it hits TV, like Fandango has a way that you can like, of course, pay an obscene amount of money, but you can like get it at home instead of the theater. Theaters scare me. I am a child of the theater shootings. Remember when that would happen? People like go in theaters and shoot people up, and like I have trauma from that. It's like a weird thing I'll do whenever I go is kind of just like my brain for a second will scan the room and have like a plan. And I'm like, why am I doing that? But I will. I'll be in a movie theater like, okay, if someone came in, this is how we're going to handle this. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to push Andrew down. I'm going to lay on top of it. And I'm like, whoa, whoa.
Welcome to America.
Whoa. But I
Yeah.
do that. It's just, it's a quick thing. It took longer to tell you about it than it actually is when it
No, I
happens.
know. It's just like a
But yeah,
flash. It's trauma. Like you just if something was implanted in your brain from I remember when all that was happening. I wouldn't say I'm a child of theater shootings, but I remember when that was like a thing
yeah,
and you know.
yeah, it definitely makes me just every now and then just stop and think, okay, do you have a plan? Like, what would your plan be? I'm like, dang.
You know what's really scary? And I just thought about this. Okay, so and when I lived in West Hollywood, when you go to like the AMC, like the in Hollywood theaters there, just the movie theaters, an announcer comes out. Like a guy comes out before every single movie and he'll be like, I don't know, he's just like this hype guy. It was so weird. And so he was like the trailer kind of before the trailers. And I remember like when we would go to that theater, he'd be like, making like jokes here and there about if there was a shooting. It's like, don't freak out. Da, 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 da. And I was like, that's actually more scary than like it's kind of weird. Like you're a human up there and now I'm envisioning all this crazy shit happening. And the thing is I don't know why they get these particular theater workers to do the thing, but my guess is that they're aspiring comics or actors, so they always put it on a little bit more. And I'm
That's
like, this is also weird. Let me watch the fucking movie, please.
not likely to get discovered as that guy,
You
but
never know. Like
you
some of
never.
them had a little bit of flair. I don't
Okay.
know.
Yeah. We have an old like theater here. It's like an old actual theater, but they've turned it into a movie theater. It's called The Bird, and it has like the old velvet seats that are like,
Yeah.
you know, and a big like velvet curtain with fringe. And there's an organ that will like come up out of the floor. And they've turned this into a movie theater that's one of those like dollar movies, although nowadays I think it's like $1.99. And they show old movies every weekend.
I love that.
And, and on Friday, well, they show old movies all the time, but on Fridays and Saturdays, they have the organ guy and he comes up. And before the movie, it's like ding, 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 ding. And
That sounded cool.
it's cool.
That,
It is cool.
well, the way you made that noise sounded cool. And also, is it a human man playing it?
Yeah.
Huh.
There's a real man comes up out of the floor just playing the organ. And it's like a whole experience. And for
Really?
I mean, I would pay $1.99 just for that. And you get an old movie.
Yeah. I mean, I paid $1.99 just for a human organ man.
And then on Sundays, they have church there.
You can't ask for more.
Like,
This is not related, but I feel like a huge lesbian.
oh, because of your hair and your shirt.
Yeah, the cutoffs is probably what's doing it. A
He was like really
single
good.
mom who works. I'm not doing that. My arms are like in their fucking fat girl summer. Look at.
I got a boinga. Look at that boinga.
No, it isn't. Your
It
arms
is.
actually look pretty strong.
I don't know. Look at the, oh, watch.
Oh yeah, a striation.
Oh,
Striation. Whoa! Where did you get those from? Lifted all your cokes? Your coke arm's strong.
my God. I think it's from blow drying. I still blow dry quite a bit.
You said blow dry 'em. Yeah. Oh, tell me about your new schedule.
I actually love it.
Okay, well, you could have fooled me.
And I'm tired. No, I do. So, um, I had two front desk people. One is Andrew, and then one was this girl, London. And then there was an extension salon that was hiring a new assistant or whatever. And London is like apprentice level. And I was like, I would be just horrible if I didn't tell you about this opportunity. Like, you fit there, I know you work for me, and I'm not trying to just get rid of you, but like, you fit the style, you fit this. Extensions is a great business. Like, you can make a lot of money. And I just would not be doing you any favors if I didn't at least share this. And they hired her. So she's like Wednesday through Friday or Saturday there, which left her Monday and Tuesday. And she's like, I'm gonna have to get another job. And I was like, I'll give you those hours.
Mhm.
What had happened was it left Wednesday and Thursday morning, just like 4 hours open for me. And I was like, that's not enough to hire someone.
Yeah.
Plus, I could save on the payroll. And I was like, I think I'm going to do it for a little while. So I'll just go in from 9 to 1. I love something that like forces me to get up, get going, get ready. Cause you know me, I'll lounge around.
You like to dilly dally.
So, and then it's put me back in the salon a little bit, which, my ultimate goal isn't necessarily to be working at the salon as much, but for now, it's put me there. I'm there in the mornings. It's pretty slow because we do double shifting. So we're really busy midday, but like the beginning and the end of the day is kind of like half a team because like they come in, they leave, they come in, they leave. And I'm loving it for several reasons. Like I said, it's getting me up and moving. So I'm not like kind of just, being lazy like I can be. And I save all the front desk tasks for when Andrew comes in because then he's got from like 1 to 9 and he's going to be bored. So I just leave everything for him. I'm just there to like greet people, check them out. So I'm getting a little bit of that like front facing with clients is like no pressure or stress. I answer the phone a little bit. Again, it's easy because it's early morning. But then I also am being more productive in my coaching business because now instead of just sitting at home and scrolling my phone and coffee, I'm there with no distractions.
And
And
it's real, actual, you're experiencing it in real time. Like the energy is back.
yeah. And so I'm like there at work and then I've got my laptop and in between things, because
Yeah.
the first like 9 o'clock, the colors check in. It's a couple hours before there's really anything happening. And so like I've been productive on the coaching side of things and like batching content, sending email, just things that I'm like, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. And it never gets done. So that's been really, really good. And I've been able to do little things. Like one day I went and cleaned everybody's stations. Like I pulled everything out of them, wiped them down, organized them. And when they came in, they were perfect. And number one, it needed to be done. Number two, they were just like, wow, that was awesome of you. Like, thanks so much for doing that. So it's like allowing me to love on my team, but in a way that doesn't feel obligatory.
Yeah. You
Like it
know
doesn't
what?
feel like a job.
You know what? That exactly. And what I just got from you explaining that and like looking at your facial expression and your body language, your energy, it's like reconnecting that way is you practicing what you preach. Like you did what you had to do for your business. And it's like you just stepped into it. Like the
Yeah.
leadership role, that's exactly what you coach other people on. Like you are actively doing it and living it. And you're like, you cleaned your stations because you wanted to, because this is your
Yeah.
business, this is your baby, and like you're pouring back into it.
Yeah.
And I think it's really cool that you're like simultaneously doing the other stuff you actually want to do more, like the content and the other side of your business. Like, I think a lot of people could take a page from that action. Like sometimes I know I've had to do this. You have to do two things at the same time to get to over there. And
Yeah.
it's just like instead of farting around or dicking around, you're like actually doing it. I don't think a lot of people that want more out of their business do that. You don't think, oh, well, I got some downtime. Let me create or batch content or work on this other side of my business. It's like,
Yeah.
meh. And so actually doing it and is exactly what you coach other people on.
And I'm feeling just so productive.
Yeah.
I am, you know me, like when we travel, I have no issue if we've got something to do, getting up, throwing some
Yeah,
clothes on and getting out the door.
I
But
know.
I gotta have a reason, you know? And so one thing I like about this is it's giving me reason again to just get up and get going. And then it's 9 to 1. It's 4 hours. So it's just enough that when Andrew comes in to like take over his part of the shift, that I'm like, sweet. I'm not like over it. I'm not bored. I'm not like, oh, when's he coming in? You know, it's like just the 4 hours is just a sweet
Perfect.
spot. Like it gets me up, it gets me moving, it keeps me productive. I get to love on my team and I'm done at 1. I mean,
Yeah.
I could go to the pool if I wanted to. I can still schedule doctor's appointments. Like I'm not giving up the freedom that I love that I've built for myself.
Mhm.
And I'm honestly like, dang, I wouldn't mind like if London eventually transitions full time just having like Monday through Thursday, because we're only open 9 to 5 on Fridays. So Andrew takes that whole shift.
Mhm.
So like to think about maybe Monday through Thursday, 9 to 1, and I can kind of kill two birds with one stone, be at the salon, love on my team, show them I'm present, do my coaching stuff. Now I can't take coaching calls at that time.
Yeah.
Easily at the end of that I could. And I'm like, I really like this. I
Mhm.
really like it. And I normally take clients on Mondays, but if I were to able to transition, I might just take my few little people on Friday, you know?
That's
And then
awesome.
just yeah, because I only do 4 or 5 hours a week anyway with a couple of clients that I haven't given up yet. So I'm like, I can just go from Monday to Friday. And
It's
I
cool to see you reconnecting with
yeah.
something that obviously lights you up on a level.
Well, we had talked. Remember, I was kind of like, you know what I'm learning about myself is like, I like being a doer. I like taking care of people. And we were kind of talking about like me being like the house mom of like retreats and things. And I'm just trying to tap into that. And like with weddings, I like being the second. Like,
Mhm.
I like somebody who handles the contract, handles the bride, handles everything. And then I just show up and help out. Like, I love that role of helping and serving. And so I'm finding what I'm doing right now in the salon is that. It's like I'm just showing up and just like I don't really have any formal obligation. I'm just there as support until Andrew gets there and does the actual responsibilities of the front desk because I'm paying him to do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like I just get to come in and be Kelly and just love on people and connect with people and leave. And I like it. And I like that it's getting me going in the mornings again.
And it's yours. This is your business. This is
Yeah.
yours. So you're not like I see what you're saying about being a second, but like as much as you put into this because it's yours, you will get out. It's not
Yeah.
like you're putting in all this energy and this love and this like, devotion to someone else's shit. This is
Yeah.
yours. And
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying is really cool to see you reconnect to it.
Yeah.
Whatever
And
it is.
it's not giving up any of the things that I created for myself in the
Yeah.
freedom of my business. Like getting off at 1, like I said, I can still coach. I can still do self appointments and I'm home in time if I want to make a nice healthy dinner. I've got time to cook. I'm not like getting home at 7:30 and then being like, "Oh, what's for dinner?" Like it still leaves me so much freedom and I'm like, "This is nice." And if I want to travel, having Andrew cuz like normally I'm 9 to 1 and he's 1 to 9. But on a day, like if we had a front desk person out, we just shift that person to be 10 to 7 because my staff are fully capable of opening and closing the salon and
Yeah.
having that midday covered. So it still gives me that flexibility and freedom that if I want to be gone, I just shift Andrew more like 10 to 7 instead of the 1 to 9. And it's just like, I'm like, this is great. This
Mhm.
is great.
You
I'm
still have
like,
the flexibility too.
yeah. And I feel purposeful.
Yeah.
I feel like
I
I'm,
I feel that. Like that's
yeah.
another thing about my post today. It's like there's I just said 8 different things that make me feel really like good showing up in my business, whatever that is.
Yeah.
And oh God, one of them was just being of service. Like you think you're doing it, and yes, you are. You're doing it for other people to serve and to whatever, but it actually that kind of esteemable stuff feels so good to you. So it's like this reciprocated, like give to receive feeling. If you're a person that has like a mind or I don't know, like a soul for service. Some people are just like, I can give a fuck about serving anybody. You and
Yeah.
I are through and through in the service, bless you, service mindset. Whether it's coaching or retreats or salon or whatever it is, we're like, we want to serve and it feels good to us. And if we don't do that, I don't know about you, but I get into my own shit way too hardcore if I'm not like, kind of like helping somebody else.
I am like the best version of myself. I don't want to use the word busy because that has such a toxic thing. I am the best version of myself though when I'm productive, when I have things to do. If not, if I don't have things to do and things to answer to, I am just a dirtball. And I think it's good to have dirtball days to rest and recoup. But I think if like I've structured my life to be just like the ability to be that every day, then I'm not productive. And I'm much better with structure and organization and accountability. I need people counting on me because if it's just about me, I'll put it off, I'll put it off, I'll put it off. But if I've got a deadline or someone waiting or accountability, I'll show up. The other thing that I noticed about the salon is like when I've been there previously, it's like because I'm taking a few clients. So I'm in there, I'm seeing what's going on, but I do my clients and I leave. Having this little structure of time, I also see the things that no one else is going to do because it's not theirs, you know? So it's like I see the little coat closet up front. I'm like, dang, we need to clean that out. No one's doing that. They're not thinking that way. I see it because I'm the owner. But when I'm in there doing clients, I'm like, well, I'm not doing that today. I'm going to do my clients and go home. Now I've got just these like 3 or 4 hours where I'm there. And I've been taking on these things in the salon too that have needed to be done for a long time that haven't, just like little organization clean out projects, you know, that just like people just throw stuff in a drawer and you keep on going. And now I'm like, I'm going to clean that drawer out. Nobody else will think to do it. It's not their job, really. So it's like, you know, and I can always ask front desk or somebody like, hey, can you take care of that? But now being there, I get to see it. I get to do it. I've got the time and, you know, yeah. And it's saving me payroll. So it's win, win, win.
Right on. Well, like I said, it's cool to see you like reconnect into, or just to be connected, period. When you're,
Yeah.
you know, I know, you know, like if the people closest in your life, friends or whoever else, you know, when somebody is lit up or not.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, like you, it may not even be clear to you why you're wanting to reconnect in this way, or it might not be what it seems right now.
Yeah.
But I do see there's some sort of light to do with your decision to do this.
Yeah.
And you may not even know what that means, but I think in the long run, it might even like shed more light on like a new way for you to coach, you
Yeah.
know? Because it gives you more perspective of a leader, because it's just the what you go through. Connect, don't connect, connect, don't connect. And I think it's all just part of the plan. And don't you think?
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. It feels good. I will say I did come home and take a nap yesterday because my
Yeah.
body's like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
You're not used to getting up at 6 a.m., darling. And I'm like, I came home. I was like, just a little nap. Justin checked on me 3 times. He was like, you said an hour ago you were getting up. I'm like, I'm getting up. And then he was like, okay, it's been another 45 minutes. And I'm like, I'm coming. I didn't get up till dinner. It was like 8 o'clock and they were all like waiting on me to eat. And I was like, I'm coming.
Did you stay up really late since you took a nap?
No, I slept a full night.
Funny. Well, you needed it then.
No, I know. And I know like, you know, I'll adjust, my body will get used to it. But I mean, I'm used to going to bed at 1 or 2, sleep until 8 or 9, you know, and now it's like I'm having to learn to go to bed a little earlier, getting up a little bit. You know, I've done it before. It's just my schedule before shifted to allow me to be a little bit more lackadaisical and lackadaisical.
Sounds good to me.
Anyway, but now I'm back to more structured. So it's like a jet lag, a work
Yeah.
lag.
I get it. I
Yeah.
get it. Have you grown weary?
Sure.
No, I want you to. No. Have you?
Yeah. Have you?
No, I was just
Like,
seeing
am I
like,
boring you?
not at all. I'm just literally asking.
Oh, I don't have anything else to add.
No, see, this is why I'm autistic. I think I don't know. I don't know any social cues.
Okay, Alex.
It's just me and my best friend, shoveling shit, walking through life, take it bit by bit. Now every